Hi everyone, my name is Junon Macéus. I'm an advanced meditator with more than 10,000 hours of meditation practice and the author of the books Truth and Empathy, How to Find Your Soulmate, as well as Theta-Waves Meditation. And I'll put a link to my books below. This video is about the most powerful, natural, and free anti-aging factor. Many people talk about how to slow down aging, or at the very least, age gracefully. I think we have to look at this issue from a different angle. It has to do with if a person's cells are healthy and produce enough energy to sustain life. The organelles in the cell that produce this energy currency called ATP are the mitochondria. So a person will be alive as long as their mitochondria are functional. And mitochondria need oxygen and nutrients to produce this energy. Oxygen is more important than nutrients because we can survive a few days without water, a few weeks, even a few months without food, but we can only survive a few minutes without oxygen. So the way to know if a person is aging at the right pace has to do with their resting breathing rate. So really, an adult should not breathe more than 12 times a minute. And most people, especially in the Western world, breathe on average 15 times a minute. The issue is that if a person breathes around 15 times a minute, they're usually mouth breathers and they expel too much carbon dioxide. And carbon dioxide is the cue that lets the red blood cells know to deliver more oxygen to the tissue. So in other words, the vast majority of people live in a state of chronic hypoxia. And if a person does not get enough oxygen, what happens is that their cells are not producing enough energy and they don't age at the normal rate. So what I've done is I've created meditation videos that have a theta brainwave frequency embedded in them. So when people watch these videos, their brain waves automatically slow down and their resting breathing rate follows suit. So in other words, it corrects a person's resting breathing rate, and that will allow more oxygen to be delivered to the tissue, and essentially is that their mitochondria is able to produce more energy and the person is aging at the normal pace. So all this to say is that it's not by accident that we see that other people have to resort to either Botox, plastic surgery, fillers, and so forth to actually age at the normal pace, because they are not getting proper oxygenation. If you look at the medical literature, is that oxygen is even used to speed up healing. For example, hyperbaric chambers are used for people who have, let's say, ulcers or even brain injury to speed up the healing process. So that's how powerful it is. And interesting enough, people will actually start feeling differently within 3 minutes of changing their resting breathing rate. So I'm inviting you to this event on Saturday, September 28th at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, during which I will be demonstrating the effectiveness of these meditation videos. This workshop will last about an hour and a half and will cost 50 Canadian dollars per person. And I'm going to put a link below so you can register for this workshop. Essentially is that when a person's resting breathing has been properly corrected, you'll see that not only in terms of how they look, but truly at a cellular level, they are aging slower. And just to show the impact of proper breathing and a healthy lifestyle on a person's appearance, I'm going to get closer to this camera so you can take a good look at my features. So at the recording of this video, I'm 52 years old, and I get comments on a regular basis about my skin and how I look. And really, I say to people, I don't do anything extraordinary. I don't put any foundation on my skin. I only use water and a face cloth, and I put a bit of baby oil on it. And there's no also use of Botox or any type of like fillers. So this is how I actually look in real life. And this is a high definition camera as well. There's no filter. So in other words, it's not something extraordinary. When I say to people, again, it has to do with first making sure that you're getting proper oxygenation. It has to do with correcting your resting breathing. This is the first aspect. And then you'll see that it's easier to exercise, easier to even have a healthy diet, because you're calmer, you're getting more oxygen to your brain. All this to say is that it's not about just having the appearance of health and youth, but it has to do with truly being healthy. Again, I'm inviting you to this workshop on Saturday, September 20th at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's going to last an hour and a half. It will cost 50 Canadian dollars per person, and then you'll be able to experience firsthand the impact of proper breathing on your sense of well-being and also in terms of your energy. So in other words, when you are getting proper oxygenation, your mitochondria is able to produce more ATP, and you'll feel a surge of energy that will eventually over time be reflected in how you are aging. So let me know what you think about the content of this video by commenting below. If you like this video, if you learned something, please click on the like button. Also remember to click on the notification bell to be notified of other videos I'm going to be making. Subscribe to my channel, and we will talk soon.